Yo, yo, it's Mark. Part 2, guys. Get ready. Cash buyers list. I'm feeling good. It's another beautiful, sunny spring day here in Chicago. You know what? This is not in use right now. It will be soon. Not for my Chicago people, but anyone that's outside of Chicago, contact me via the blog. Let me know what this is. I'll give you a free prize. Just contact me any way you can through my blog, or if you know me, let me know what this is called, and I'll give you a free prize. One of my bonus buyers packages. There's a lake behind there. So anyway, topic of the day, familiarity. This is what you want to get to, right? You're starting out unconsciously competent. You're not going to get there right away, but that's the goal. That's where you want to end up in. You know, I always joke, if I'm like taking a nap on the couch, whatever, I wake up and there's a buyer in front of me or a seller, whatever, without coffee, I can tackle it because I'm unconsciously competent. Without even thinking about it, I'm already going to know what to do, what to say, how to be likable, how to put the deal together, etc. So that's not going to happen overnight, but that's the point you want to get to. And by the way, I think most of these real estate programs, whether it's a buyer or seller, miss this most important piece out. Listen, you can learn wholesaling in 5 seconds, right? Find a motivated seller, find a cash buyer. It's that easy. But guess what? The real key is to get them to like you, to trust you, to build rapport. The human being element, that's what you got to learn, right? So most people, I think, gloss over that. They don't realize the importance. But seriously, you want to get to the point where you know your buyers so well. You know, you're doing the 20 calls a day, the 50 calls a day to buyers. And yeah, you got to get to the point where you close some deals with them so they're familiar with you, you're familiar with them. Because the end goal is then, on the wholesale side, you can use those buyers to go scout the properties for you, right? So they'll go take a look and do the inspection for you, and then they'll let you know where they have to be for the numbers to make sense. So that's not going to happen overnight, but to get to that point, you got to be likable. You got to be able to build rapport, right? One of my old mentors used to say, when I was selling another product, he said, you want to structure your conversation or you structure your presentation around the conversation your prospects are going to have when you leave there. I'll give you a view of the downtown there, see? So anyway, think about that, right? You want to structure your presentation based on the conversation that your prospect and or prospects are going to have when you leave there, right? So do you want to be remembered as a boring, don't know what you're doing, awkward, socially kind of, or do you want to be like, hey man, that guy was memorable, he knew his stuff, he was relatable, funny, whatever, funny looking, hopefully. No, I'm just kidding. But you get the point, right? So you got to be able to build that human being element, familiarity with your buyer. Because once you have that, then you can leverage that into so many other things. I was training my sales guy, my new disposition guy, and we were making calls, right? So they're 2-minute phone calls to buyers, complete cold calls, although it's the warmest cold call you can make if you follow my 4-step pattern on how to get a mobilized cash buyers list. So we're making these calls, and I'm training them, and he's like, dang, Mark, within a minute, you got them to love you, and they give you their cell phone, their email, everything, I spent 15 minutes with this guy, he wouldn't give me anything. And the key is really, you just got to be relatable, If you pick up the phone to a buyer, say, hey man, which property are you going to overpay on, as a joke, right? And they're like, wait, what? You disrupt them, right? So at first you disrupt, instead of, hello, how you doing, blah, 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 disrupt. So the first thing you do is disrupt, kind of throw them off the rocker, right? And then you go into, whatever your presentation is. Hey man, I'm an investor just like yourself, looking to see, what areas you're buying, blah, blah, you go in your pitch, etc. And then you got to remember to do the rapport building, align yourself, and then the data, right? So, and then you got to do the 4 models, right? So you got to go to the model where the cash buyers hang out. You want to spend 0 or almost 0 time qualifying your buyers because you'll waste all day doing that. So more info on this in the event. If you haven't signed up for the West Palm Cash Buyer Mastermind I'm having, spots are filling up fast. Come hang out with me. It's going to be all content. We're literally going to be calling buyers, closing deals live. So if you're interested in that, there's an investment, but definitely let me know. I'll leave you with the skyline here. Till next time, guys. See ya.